Hello out there.
Are we live? Oh, wait. We're not live. However, we are here. Girl time with Court and Stace.
Yes, and we missed you. And we're so excited to be here. So, actually, Stacey, let's talk about some current topics
There's
now.
a lot going on.
It is a lot. I'm going to start off with saying, we like to avoid, certain topics like religion and politics.
We'll just talk about spirituality.
Because
we'll call it spirituality and current
type
events.
of, that could get into a dangerous conversation. And a lot of people have so many different opinions. And we try to be sensitive to other people's opinions. But I will say, these recent
State of affairs
is bananas.
Yes, it
all right,
absolutely is.
it really is. The last few days, the bomb threats intervened by the Secret Service. Thank God for the Secret Service. But those bomb threats were sent to plenty of people,
Yes,
including
public figures.
Former President Obama, Barack Obama, Vice President Joe Biden. Two were sent to, today I saw, two were sent to Congresswoman Maxine Waters, sent
Hillary Clinton. It's getting out of hand. It's getting
out
really
of hand.
crazy,
And, again, we don't really want to get too much into politics, but I will say that, come on now, we all know hate has been around for a long time.
And it's like the cycle is repeating itself. History is actually repeating itself.
Right, and I think, social media and brings it to a forefront. Plus, of course, we have to give credit where credit is due. This president is
Donald.
45 is, responsible. He's, and I'm going to call a spade a spade.
Yes.
Because he's doing it. He's spewing it. He's making it okay. The comments about women, the comments about the immigrants, and blah, blah. The blacks.
One thing that I did hear this morning is that he was saying that, this goes to show that how we all need to unite and come together. But then he's throwing shots at the media because of the media. It's always somebody else's fault.
Right. And then,
when are you going to take accountability?
And the supporters pretty much, give him a pass for anything he does. Well, he did this because he likes to speak his mind because, but let that be somebody else. But that's a whole nother story.
But wait a minute. You know what I want to point out is, now this is on some I watch TV and I can separate fiction from reality.
Okay.
But art is the form of reality. Is that how they say it? Art is a form of reality.
Okay.
And follow me where I'm going with this.
I'm trying to. Okay.
Okay, so we all watch Olivia Pope.
Oh, I know where you're about to go. Okay, all right.
Now think about what's really going on.
Oh, you mean the
Yes.
Supreme Court dude?
The Supreme Courts, the
Right.
bombings. Think about what's really going on. They're only telling us what they want us to know.
Of course.
Because they don't want, the public to be, paranoid about being killed.
Well,
Absolutely.
yeah,
And being,
I'm sure it's a lot that
country
the
being
public
threatened.
are not privy to. It's a lot of information that we're not privy to. And it's probably a lot of cover-ups, lots of cover-ups.
And one thing that I always say when, you watch all these government issues that are coming out and scandals and so forth, you have to really think about how everything is all covered up and made seem like it's not really what it is. And then you have, certain public officials that are leading our country placing the blame on other outlets such as the media and taking shots through Twitter and enticing a lot of, animosity towards
he's spewing hate. That's what he's
cultures and
doing.
so
I
forth.
mean, again, call a spade spade. He's
and how they
spewing
cover
hate.
it up. This is one thing that I think we all need to be conscious of. What's really going on?
What's really going on?
But I'm going to say it like my grandmother said. Y'all need to pray. Just pray about it.
That's exactly what we need to do. As a country, we really do need to pray because we are under some crazy times. But let's just move on.
On a lighter
note. So let's talk about the...
What? What are you talking about?
Like the Mega Millions and Powerball and like... You know, I think that's been pretty exciting. Mm-hmm. So it may...
Was it up to 170 million for...
Well, at one... It was...
Mega
yesterday
millions?
was... No, Tuesday was 1.6 billion.
Yeah, there one person
won from
in South Carolina
and
they said that
it was family members.
Yeah, I know, right? You'd be calling like... Did you check your lottery?
But the funny thing about that is that it... a lot of people start... Because the amount of money is, it's probably, has it ever been
billions
that high?
now.
Billions, mm-hmm. Right? So people started thinking about, okay, well, what would you do with that money? Mm-hmm. What would you do with that money?
First thing I would do is thank you, Jesus God, for this blessing, this financial blessing.
Of course.
Listen,
Second,
because he can take it right away. I would definitely give some money to my church, definitely pay my dues on that. So Good Neighbor Baptist Church, you in the house. Woo! I know I would definitely take care of my family, and each person that I'm very close with and have a positive relationship in my family with will get... This is what happens when you're technically challenged.
But we're back. Go ahead.
We're gonna make it happen. I would give my family members some money.
Okay.
And I would...
But
you know what? I would give them money and let them do whatever they wanted, and then don't ask me for nothing else again.
But you know what? Sometimes, though, don't you feel like there's probably certain people in your family that you can give money to, right? Mm-hmm. And then they won't ask you again. Say if you give them a nice chunk of money, and they'll never bother you again. But then you have some people that you know who are irresponsible that will screw up that money and will come back to you.
Absolutely.
So then what are you going to do about that?
Nothing. Absolutely not one thing. Because I'm going to tell you this. And you know what? Sometimes you just have to do it by the legal way. We're going to sign a contract. I'm going to give you $1 million and you're going to leave me alone. And you're not going to ask me for not one time. Now, if you mess up this $1 million...
Or what you can do, if somebody's really irresponsible, you can purchase, like say you could purchase a home for them, pay their taxes, and then just tell them to leave you alone.
No,
so you're actually making the financial transactions. You're not dependent. You can do that.
I would buy the house and say that you're responsible for the taxes. I mean, really.
Okay, well, even if you did that, but you're not putting that money in that person's hands.
I don't care. What I'm saying. You know what the easy way to deal with? Take the money and you do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, but that's the easiest way. But I'm saying you have people out there who are irresponsible. You have loved ones who you know who are irresponsible.
I'm gonna raise my hand on this one. Why would you care? You're a billionaire. I don't have to worry about nothing.
I do because I have
about that.
Okay, I have people in my life who are ridiculously, not many. Irresponsible, like maybe one or two. And would just screw up their money, period.
Care. Who cares?
No, but you love them, so you
I love them so dearly that I'm going to give you this money.
Yeah, but that love, I don't want you coming back to me for extra.
Sign the contract.
Well,
that's why you can't do business with family. You sign the contract.
But you're not doing business with families. No, you're saying if
deal.
Stacy won, right? Mm-hmm. So Stacy and her husband. So now that's the two.
I really don't care. I'm gonna give you the money.
So then
There's
that's
no
the two of you guys' money. So then he's going to. So now it would be up to your husband to give it to whomever he chooses to on his side of the family, right? And his friends. Or would it just be your money?
You're really trying to convince me that I don't care. Like
I was talking to my husband and he said, oh, well, it's 50-50.
Who?
What?
What?
My ticket?
My $1 billion?
My ticket?
Where they say that on the contract when you win $1 billion?
Right.
Hours, honey.
Is it 50-50 now?
Oh, no. Because if you're married, you're one, and my money is your money. But when we become billionaires, that damn rule is null and void. Let me tell you something.
No,
okay, so that's probably why we don't have it. Anyway.
Right. But I would, if that situation, say I had the winning ticket, right? Mm-hmm. I would give my husband, say for instance, chunk of change. Here, babe, you do whatever you want with it. So you give it.
You buy that Ferrari.
You disperse it to whomever you feel you want to give it to on your side of the family. I give to whomever I want to give to on my side of the family.
That sounds like a.
Or you want to give it to your friends. I give it to my friends or whatever. But we're dealing with a certain amount of money. So I think he should have the freedom of doing that. Now, all of that coming back, no. You do your check of money. You know, you got your chunk of money.
We really negotiate.
You get your couple of dollars.
Like we got this money.
And you give it to whomever you want. And that's your responsibility. So don't be coming back for more. How about that?
You know, people say, oh, I think I would stay there. We had this conversation at work.
I would
and
bounce.
Somebody said, no. They said, I still will come to work. And I said, I'm sorry. I'm going to raise my hand against this. I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to be a philanthropist.
I would too, Stacey.
And I'm going to do so much community service. I'm going to be like Meghan Markle.
Listen,
and I'm going to travel the world, and I'm going to give, and give of myself.
See, that's one of the things oh my God. All right.
And then I want to lay down and sleep whenever I want, get up whenever I want.
I'm going to wake up naturally, not by an alarm clock. That I love. That right there is just, all right? And I would, just like your church, I would give to, I already thought about it, 4 churches. 4, just 4.
Why 4?
Because I belong to Metropolitan, that's my home church. Zion Hill with Reverend Doug.
Oh, you know Reverend Douglas?
And that's
that's
the
my
Terry
pastor's
family's
daughter's
church as well, Zion Hill,
that's
right?
my pastor's daughter's
So then the 3rd church would be Potts, Reverend Potts.
Why? That's your childhood church?
No, childhood is Metropolitan and Zion Hill.
So how did we get to Reverend Potts?
Because I like Reverend Potts.
Oh, okay.
And that's Kiva's husband.
I don't know why we're lopsided. But this is what happens again. See, when you're.
And then what was my 4th church? Oh, and then North Stelton. That's
your sister's church.
My sister's church, right. And that's the church that that's like I call my
I'm trying to get this to work.
So those are the 4 churches. Oh, Stace.
I'm sorry. We'll just hold it like this. So the question we're going to leave you with is, what would you do with $1 billion?
Oh, I would give some of my friends. I'll hit you off. I'll hit you
would
off.
have to. What are you talking about?
I'll make you a millionaire.
You're going to be in a banging house.
Oh, yeah. And then, what else? Friends, family, friends. And then, like we said, we would be on our own schedule. We would be givers and all of that good stuff. And
I would go to every motivational speaker's seminar, conference.
I would go to a lot of them, but not everyone.
I would go to
I would be motivationed out.
I would just do, put it like this, I would just do whatever I want. If I feel like going, I would go. If I don't.
Oh, I would definitely go to the Maldives. I want to go there.
What's that?
You know where...
I'm sorry.
No? Okay. So you've seen on TV, like, the Kardashians,
it's almost like the, in Iceland or
there's
something?
like a bungalow, but it sits on the water.
Oh, okay.
That, I want to...
Suppose it's
Dubai.
Well, that's easy. You can go to Dubai now.
Hawaii.
You can do that now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I would live it up. I would go to places that I've never been. And those are places that I've never been. And, oh my God, I would travel.
I'm going to buy a whole bunch of moo-moos and sit in the house. For like a month. And then I'm going to go on my, spiritual journey, saving the world.
Saving the world.
All right.
One person at a time. Okay.
These are some of the things that Girl Time and Court and Stace would do.
So these are our topics for today. We were just.
What would you do
if you won
1.7 billion? Whatever. $1 million. $1 million is not that much, though. To some people.
Would you be a giver?
Or would you be a taker? Or would you just sit on your behind and do nothing?
You should be a giver.
You should do whatever you want. Whatever
You should be a
desires.
giver.
You should do what God tells you to do.
All right. So,
what would you do? No.
Any more?
We're going to save this
Okay.
for you to think about. We're going to leave you on the note of
What?
Be careful of your surroundings. Be aware. Know that everything that glitter is not gold because there's a whole lot of... I'm just rambling. I don't know.
I was about to say...
My arm hurts. I'm trying to hold up the...
Okay, well, I am saying this.
Your turn
to
hold it up.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Let me hold it. See, last time we just checked this up. All right, so anyway...
This is what happens when you have girl time with Court and Stace. So many obstacles occur, but you know what? We push through and we keep it going.
Yeah.
Take a breather.
So we will come at you again sometime soon, next week. And if you have
any topics that you want to talk about,
let us know.
Inbox
Check us out. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and also YouTube.
As Girl Time with Court and Stace.
Check us out. Your choice, your social media choice is up to you. Check us out. We are not on Twitter, but we'll get there. Right, Stace?
We're social media savvies.
Well, listen, have a great, awesome weekend, and we will see you soon. Talk to you soon.
Girl Time with Court and Stace.
All right.
Peace.